With 6 people in this family, I do a lot of bathroom cleaning, especially 2 little boys, a husband, neighbor kids, you name it. I think I got the bathroom cleaning down after all these years. So I got some tips and tricks up my sleeve that is going to change the game when it comes to your bathroom cleaning. In fact, your bathroom is gonna sparkle and smell better than ever before. And stick around for number 8 because holy moly, if you've had smells in your bathroom and you can't quite figure out why you got those smells going on, this is good. This is really good. Even I was impressed, and I have tried everything when it comes to cleaning the bath. I mean, trust me, I have thousands of videos on this channel just on bathroom cleaning. But here's the best of the best for you now. Let's do it. Number 1, dusting. I say dusting because this is probably one of the most neglected things in people's bathrooms, especially with all the products and the makeup and the brushes and the hairsprays and the gels and all the things that we accumulate inside those bathroom cabinets. So when is the last time you really dusted your bathroom? When it comes to dusting, you want to start up high and then work your way down low for obvious reasons, right? Like the dust is going to fall. You don't want to start at the bottom and then you move to the top and then you get all this middle area just like covered. Oh, and by the way, we're going to skip the basics. Like we all know we need to clean our countertops off with some sort of, antibacterial disinfecting spray. We know we need to clean the mirrors. I've talked about on this channel. So this is like the best of the best, which other people are probably not going to show you. 2 things I like to use when it comes to dusting in the bathroom that's going to make your life like so much easier. It's the Swiffer 6-foot extender. It's not just great for your bathroom. You can use it on ceiling fans, the top of your kitchen cabinets. You're everywhere. I mean, the walls in your bathroom, you'd be surprised at how much hair can accumulate. You would find like a strand of hair on the top of your, like ceiling area, and you're like, how in the heck did that hair get there and stick there? The Swiffer is gonna get all of that for you, and you're gonna get this job done faster than ever. The really satisfying part about using these Swiffers is that you can see how much dirt, grime, and dust that you accumulated. You can get your fixtures way up high. You can get those exhaust vents and fans. Like mine looks like a furry animal is trying to crawl out of there. I have to clean this every 3 months or so, or literally like dust just like hangs up there. But just use a Swiffer with the extendable handle, clean it up, and then discard as need. I mean, like, yes, honey. Now let's talk about dust when it comes to cabinets and those baseboards. I like to use these wet sponges. Why? There's no chemicals involved. There's no smells for those of you that are averse to that sort of thing. It can mold and fit to any area basically in your house. That's why I love it. I'm going to show you another use here in just a second. But check out my baseboards. I thought my baseboards were relatively clean. I mean, I'll walk by every week or so, maybe every other week. Maybe I'm getting a little overzealous there. Maybe it's more like every couple of weeks. I'm like, yeah, those baseboards are looking bad. I'll just quickly wipe them down when I'm getting ready in the morning. Well, I don't think it'd been that long, but I went in with my little wet duster sponge and I was impressed and disgusted at the same time with how much dust I was able to accumulate, especially the sticky stuff from all the hairspray and hair care products. In my cabinets, those little grooves in your cabinets, it's hard to find the right tool to get in there. Just wet your duster, get in there. It's satisfying. Once you get down in that dirt and the grime and the dust, you kind of don't want to stop. You want to go all around your house and see how much more you can accumulate. Here's the really nice thing about these wet dusters is you just rinse them off. All the dust comes off and then you let them dry. Now they are going to harden after they've dried, but again, just get them wet. You can keep reusing them and reusing them. I have not noticed any smells when it comes to these, which is oddly impressive. Okay, not only is this great in your bathroom, but if you have a return vent, I'm going to show you the one here in my kitchen because this one gets dirty. I literally like every other day, I swear. And yes, we do change our furnace filters on a regular basis, but just for whatever reason, there's just a lot of dust on there. But I love using these wet dusters to get in all those little grooves. It's satisfying getting down there. It just gets in the tight spaces. It picks up the dust. Everything's clean. You feel better. I mean, it's just overall better breathing quality because it's not all that dust floating around. In my particular case, the kitchen, that's probably the last place that you want dust, like in your food. The other nice thing about this 6-foot Swiffer duster is you can get the top of door frames. When is the last time you've dusted the top of a door frame? Like, it's a Saturday and your friends are like, what are you doing today? Oh, I'm just dusting the top of the door frames in my house. No. Super quick, if we're not friends on Instagram, make sure you're following me at Andrea Jean Cleaning, especially Instagram stories, because every single day, my friend, I share daily deals, discounts, giveaways, behind the scenes, like really cool stuff going on Instagram stories. I can also respond better, direct questions over there, and oftentimes I will highlight your questions on Instagram. For example, this question right here. Andrea, do you wear white when you are cleaning? And honey, the answer to that question is yes. If I gotta clean something, I'm not changing my clothes just because I need to clean something, I mean, this is the outfit of the day, and whatever happens in this outfit happens in this outfit. And in fact, I'm not like rolling around my floors either when it comes to cleaning. Now, if I was cleaning outside, let's say a garage, or I don't know, just getting wet outside, yeah, I would probably change my clothes. But honey, I'll clean in anything. And if it's white, I know how to whiten anything back to white. Speaking of extra clean, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, Kitsch. And I have finally found a product that has helped drastically in terms of reducing split ends, making my hair look fuller, helping my scalp, just overall hair growth and beauty and shine. Not only is my hair shinier, but it feels stronger. There's less breakage. That's why I'm loving these rice water protein bars. My scalp also used to get pretty dry, especially around this area right here, but not anymore thanks to the nice moisture inside of these rice protein bars. Not too greasy, not too dry, but just right. I've been using these rice protein bars for several months now, and hands down, I love them. It's free of phthalates, parabens, silicones, and sulfates. I mean, heck to the yes, all that sounds wonderful. So how do you get your hands on these? Well, each bar is $11 using my discount code linked in the description box below, or you can also scan the QR code on screen, or $21 for the set. That is such an amazing deal. Kitsch ships in the US and internationally to over 90 countries. They also have a subscription option for an even better discount. So use the link in that description box below and or my code Andrea Jean at checkout to get 25% off your first order, which will automatically apply at checkout. Not only are these shampoo and conditioner protein bars phenomenal, but Kitsch has so many other amazing products. The self-draining soap dish. Basically anything that you would want to use in your bathroom for your hair care and beauty and just feel amazing when you walk out of your bathroom, Kitsch has got you covered. Number 2, those shower floors. If they're not cleaned on a regular basis, you'll often notice like this pink bacteria starts to accumulate, especially around the perimeter. And then your shower floor starts to get slippery. And with all that being said, your shower just starts to smell kind of funky. I did my shower floor not too long ago, so I'm just gonna show you a smaller section here. My favorite thing when it comes to cleaning grout, shower floors, whitening is this 12% hydrogen peroxide. Now this is at a high risk sellout. And in fact, this brand went viral on TikTok, so this will be the one that I'll be purchasing next. When it comes to using this product, I like to put it in a spray bottle for easy dispensing and easy cleaning. But make sure you put the contents back into the container, because once hydrogen peroxide is exposed to light, it will start to break down and then it won't be as effective. Now here's something really cool when you use hydrogen peroxide, especially the 12% kind, like professional grade is what it feels like. When the hydrogen peroxide interacts with bacteria, it starts to bubble and sizzle. I'm showing you here in my bathroom sink just to give you an idea, because you know there's a lot of bacteria from your mouth that goes into the sink, and then it's bubbling and killing and eating all that bacteria up. Well, the same thing happens inside of your shower. Let the hydrogen peroxide sit for about 15 minutes, and then you're gonna go in with your favorite scrub brush. I love this one because it gets in the corners really nicely. We're gonna use it a little bit later here in the video. It has nice stiff bristles on it. It makes easy cleaning. You can clean the walls with this. You get the corners, you get the sides. The head rotates on it. Like, I'm all about making cleaning easy, because remember, I don't have an entire day to spend on cleaning. But if I notice something, for example, my shower floor, like I did a couple months ago, I was like, girl, I gotta clean this. So I gave myself 10 minutes, well, a little bit more than 10 minutes, because the product's gotta marinate for about 10 minutes, and just cleaned it up lickety split before I went on for my work day. You'll be amazed at how well this hydrogen peroxide works at whitening and cleaning and reducing smells and making everything sparkle and shine. Number 3, bathtub cleaning. Even if you don't use your bathtub, chances are there's like dust and some kind of like some grime that's accumulated in there. But we do use our bathtub on a regular basis, like this dirt and this rim of bodily fluids on the sides of the bathtub. Yeah, I mean, that's the reality of it. So one of my favorite products to use when it comes to bathtub cleaning is a sift cleaner. It just has a nice, pleasant scent to it. It's more of an all-natural cleaner. And part of what makes cleaning fun and exciting for me are the products and tools and just transforming a space. Now, if you don't have the sift cleaner, another product I like to use is just some straight up Dawn power wash. I mean, it works amazing. It's an excellent degreaser, and you just spray that baby on your bathtub. Again, let the product sit for about 10 minutes or so it can truly work its magic. And then I went in with the brush that I used to clean my shower floor, because this brush is actually intended for your bathtub. I do like it primarily for the shower. You can get the walls, you can get the floor, but it does work for the bathtub as well. And the other nice thing is I don't have to get inside my bathtub. I don't have to bend up all in that tub and like hurt my back trying to clean it, because I'm using this brush. I can get in all those nooks and those crannies. So in order to rinse your bathtub really well, I use this rinse-a-roo. That way you're not having to like get a cup and then like get the cup filled up 500 times to rinse out your bath. You can just attach the rinse-a-roo right to your bathtub tap or spout, water drainage area, and get everything that you need to. In fact, this is a #1 best-selling product on Amazon when it comes to pet cleaning. Back to the rinse-a-roo. So easy bathtub cleaning. Get yourself a good cleaner, get yourself a good brush, let the product marinate, and rinse it out really well. Okay, we've gotten the dust in the bathroom. We've cleaned the shower area, which is often quite neglected. We've tackled the bathtub. Now, let's move on to #4, the toilets. I have so many videos on this channel with toilet cleaning hacks because you guys all love that. So based on all my years of toilet cleaning hacks, I've narrowed it down to what actually works and what's going to be most helpful for you. Not the most exciting, but just, I mean, it kind of is exciting because, well, when you see the before and after of this, first and foremost, you're gonna wanna make sure that you have toilet seats that are easily removable. This is gonna make your job so much easier. Now, I just did this like a month ago, and I should be doing this weekly, but it's like there's other things going on besides removing my toilet seats. But because I have removable toilet seats, it makes the job so much easier. So I'm showing you here in our main bathroom, like pee underneath the toilet seat, all up in there. Like, why? Get yourself this flat cleaning brush. I love this because the heads are disposable on it. I mean, don't really wanna be using that brush, not the most appetizing, and just plus it gets in all the nooks and crannies. You're gonna get yourself a good disinfecting spray. I'm just loving the Scentiva because again, I love all the scents and smells. Like, it's invigorating. And you gotta get all up in that toilet seat. This is another culprit for stinky smells in your bathroom. I can tell how clean a bathroom is because when you lift up that lid, you can see sometimes pee starts to accumulate by those hinges. Give me a thumbs up if you know what I'm talking about. Let me know in that comments box below. Once you remove that toilet seat, and I'm gonna say something because I know I'm gonna get a comment on this. Andrea Jean, how in the heck are you cleaning your toilet seat on your sink? Like how? Here's the deal. Clean that toilet seat wherever you can find space to do that. But we all know we're gonna disinfect the spaces that we've cleaned, whether it is in your bathtub, it's in your shower, it's outside, it's your bathroom sink. I mean, I'm not licking my bathroom sink. I'm not rubbing my toothbrush in there. At least I hope we're not doing that. So if I am going to use the bathroom sink, it's nice. I can run water to let the water run down from the hinges, which is something that you want to do to get anything remaining stuck on there. You're gonna, of course, obviously, we're going to disinfect our bathroom sink. I say this because I've gotten so many comments on this channel. Like, I cannot possibly show everything in every video because could you imagine how long these videos would be? No one would watch them. So just know, if I'm cleaning something on my bathroom sink or in my kitchen sink, it's getting cleaned. Like I'm cleaning the aftermath of the thing that I cleaned. You get where I'm going with that. Now, moving on to the screws that latch your toilet to the floor. Lift up those caps. Trust me, you're gonna find something in there. At least I always find something. It's like a terrible Christmas present. And because I know I'm gonna get asked about this, I'm not trying to talk about cleaning the inside of the toilet. Like that just seems obvious to me. We're gonna clean the inside of the toilet, but like underneath the toilet seat and the hinges, it's not something that we think about when it comes to making that bathroom sparkle and truly be sparkle, and truly be odor-free. In fact, I was surprised with this toilet brush. I think over 10,000 of them have sold within the past month, and I think it's under like $9 or something like that. So in the description box and pinned in the comment section. #5, hard water stains. In fact, I have so many videos on this channel about how to remove, eliminate, reduce hard water stains. So here's the best of the best for you. In fact, I made this video 4 years ago because it is so good. So what I'm about to show you is what I am still using when it comes to removing hard water stains on your taps. By the way, this also works on your shower glass doors, and it also works on oven glass doors. You can see from the footage right here, some grease exploded in my oven. A few days ago, I was making some like cheese-filled breadsticks. I used the wrong pan and whatever, I was distracted, and yeah, needless to say, this has happened. You're just gonna get yourself some steel wool WAD 0, that's 4 zeros, and water. Get that steel wool just wet, and you're gonna scrub. I mean, always test a small area first just to make sure it's not going to damage anything, but in my experience, I've never damaged anything with this. And you can also see how well it worked on my oven glass door. Like, it's really satisfying getting those little grease spots that a typical cleaner wouldn't pick up or a regular sponge wouldn't clean up. Again, all you need is a steel wool and some water. But look at this tap in my downstairs bathroom. There's hard water spots, there's mineral deposits. If I was just to get a sponge and a cleaner out, it would look nice for like 10 seconds and then it would dry, and then you would see the water spots again. Let me know know if you've experienced that before, or you've watched a video and it's like, yay, the hard water spots are gone, but the product is still wet, so it makes it look like there's no hard water spots. Use a steel wool. If the steel works perfectly, that's all you're gonna need. But a product that I also like using is this BioClean. In fact, over 7,000 people have purchased this product within the past month. Again, you can use the steel wool all in itself, but I like to combine the two from time to time because, again, I like cleaning products. No surprise over here, but just put a little on a microfiber towel, rub it in, buff it in, get any remaining spots, make it all nice and shiny. I think the BioClean could probably do a really good job on its own, but I think sometimes with hard water and mineral deposits, it's just like, I don't know. Like, I just think the steel wool is a necessity because it works every single time, 100% of the time. And then if you're brand new here, I love this big old pack of microfiber towels. Like, you get 500 in a pack. No, I'm just kidding. I have it in multiple colors. It's super affordable. You just wash up. I've used these over and over again for years. And then here's a fun little product I like to use is this turtle wax, which is typically used for shining up vehicles, repelling water, but you can use it in your shower. Now, do not put it on your shower floor. I mean, that would be a slippery mess and disaster. Like, that seems obvious, right? But put it on the tap of your shower because that way it's gonna help repel water and future water stains, water spots, mineral deposits. You can also use this on your shower door, but just make sure that you're buffing really, really well so you don't have any smears or streaks. And my friend, you probably won't have to do this process again for, I don't know, maybe another year. Number 6, something we don't often do if you have shower glass doors. This may not apply to you. However, shower curtains and shower liners. I will say this, if you have rugs in your bathroom, you know those fabric ones that collect smells, dirt and hair and skins, I do encourage you to swap them out or make sure that you are cleaning them on an at least weekly basis because those things are nasty. But so can your shower curtain and liner get really nasty. I mean, it's dark, you turn the light off, close quarters, you got humidity and dampness. Like, it's just a breeding ground for mold and bacteria and smell. So make sure you're taking off that shower curtain. I mean, best case scenario, you would do this once a month, but it also depends upon how often that shower is being used. So how do you wash your liner? Yes, I wash everything. In fact, I'll often wash it with my microfiber towels because I wash them the exact same way. I just like to use a medium heat. I put them in dryer on a medium heat. But the secret ingredient for me is this Lysol fabric sanitizer. It just makes me feel better that everything's getting nice and cleaned in there. I don't have microfiber towels like these are just for the bathroom, and these are just for the kitchen, and these are just for the countertops. They're intermixed, but I make sure that I sanitize those babies. And I've been doing this for years and years, microfiber towels, and I have never had any issues or damage with them. Number 7, your floors. You may think your floor is clean. You're like, I got out my Tinko. I got out my, the thing that does the mopping and the vacuuming all in one. It's clean. Or you mopped your floor and you're like, it's clean. No. There's one step you got to do before all of that, and that is to Swiffer the floor. There's some sort of dry cloth because it's going to pick up what a vacuum does not pick up, even a mop. Like, I am impressed and disgusted every single time. Like, even on my main floor, we mop it every single week. We vacuum it every single week. I had to use 3 Swiffers, as you can see here from the footage, just on my main floor before we mopped. But thank God we did, because can you imagine if we just plopped the mop down? Like, it would just like push all that dirt around. So the same thing in my bathroom. There's a lot of hair. Like, I Swiffer actually every single day in my bathroom. I get the little dry thing out. I got it hanging up in a very easy to access place around my bathroom. And so I get it up, pick up all the hair, and I'm impressed like how much hair is on my floor. But maybe again, that's because I have 6 people all up in my bathroom. I mean, we don't even need 5 bathrooms in this house. We have 5 bathrooms? 4? I don't know. We have too many bathrooms because it's just more to clean. Now, once you've Swiffered, I do like these Swiffer wet cloths. I've talked about this previously, but I'm really, really, really liking them because you can just discard them. Like, if you go from room to room, especially if you're cleaning around the toilet, if you're in a situation like me, you got like boys and just people that are dirty. Like, you don't want to be cleaning the toilet and then moving that mop to the rest of the bathroom area and like around your house. And I'm just like, at least not in my case. That's no, I don't want to do that. And number 8, oh my word. I do believe this is a newer product. That's why I had not seen it before. And when I saw it, I was like, no way. Does that actually work? Like, what? Okay, let me give it a try. This drain cleaner. It's like beyond cool. It just twists the little cap knob to turn it on, shake it up like 10 times. I think the bottle says shake 10 times. And then you stick it in the top of your drain press down, and then look at the return overflow area, you know, the overflow area where water often goes, how much dirt and grime comes out of there because of the pressure, like what is built up inside of there. So if your bathroom stinks, this could likely be a cause, like hair, just blockages, things accumulating in there, bacteria growing and infesting. So I first did my sink and I was like disgustingly impressed. And then I moved on to my husband's sink. And his was bad, but not as bad as mine. That one, again, doesn't get used as often. My kids always use my sink. At least that's what I'll tell myself. No, they literally do. I'm not that disgusting. Or maybe I am. You're gonna want to let that foam sit in there for 30 to 60 minutes according to the instructions on the back. Just let it really work in there and work its magic. That's something nobody talks about when they demonstrate this product. They just look like they're rinsing it right away. And the reason being is that most people don't read the instruction cleaning product. Right? I mean, do you read the instructions on the back of the cleaning products? Most people don't. I do, because I'm a nut, and this is what I do. But you're here, so I'm gonna inform you. Speaking of sparkle and shine, to get your hair sparkly and shiny, since we're on the topic of bathrooms, make sure that you click that link in the description box below to get 25% off your first Kitsch order, or use the code Andrea Jean at checkout and the discount will be automatically applied for you. And summer is almost upon us. Who doesn't want nice, glowing, beachy locks that are stronger, especially with the sun, chlorine from the pool? We want to make sure that we are hydrating as best as possible. Make sure that you're following me on Instagram, especially Instagram stories at Andrea Jean Cleaning for the best deals. Let me know your favorite bathroom cleaning tip in that comments box below. And we have got to keep that fun going. So click this video on screen now. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you, my friend, in the next one.